All right, people. My name is Kofi Kofi. I'm a journalist and then a pastor as well. Another story about South Africa. South Africans are being governed by 4 different entities. I mean, if I say 4 different entities, I mean 4 different kinds of people that are now govern South Africa or living in South Africa. Or they started the South African communities. And these people are the Dutch who came there and then come and settled there to farm. And they were calling them Afrikaners. And secondly, the Indians also came. They've been there for almost 400 years now. So when we go to their parliament now, the Indians are dominating the parliament. They have a lot of Indians over there. And then we come to the blacks, South Africans, who were living there before the Dutch people went there. Yes, they also there. And when we talk of the last one is the Coloureds. If I say Coloureds, people don't understand. In the one of the music of Lucky Dube, he mentioned the Coloureds, but people don't understand what it means. The Coloureds are the half caste people. Yes, they are the Coloureds. We call them Coloureds because they say they are on society, because they don't know whether they are whites or blacks. So they call them Coloureds. That's how they call them. And then all these people are having their own community. The whites, they have where they live as their place. And the Indians also are having their own community. When they talk about the Coloureds, they also have their own community. And the blacks are also having their own community. There's a noise here, don't worry, I'll shout. These people are having their communities. And do you know something? The Indians and the whites and the Coloureds, in fact, they can move around to their these communities, the Indian communities, and which means they mingle. They like themselves. Apart from the blacks, the Coloureds, the Indians, and the whites, they mingle. I mean, they do things together. They, can also jojo together. But I want to talk of the blacks. The black cannot go to the white community. And they can also go to the Indian community. But I want to come to the Coloureds. Some of the blacks are living with the Coloureds, and some of the Coloureds are also living with the blacks, which means the Coloureds and the blacks, in fact, they also jojo. The reason, they can go to their community, the Coloureds community, and the Coloureds can also come to the blacks community. That's how it is. But you know something about South Africa? The whites, the Indians, and the Coloureds, because they have one common thing doing, when they open their jobs or their businesses, they can employ each other. Yes, they can employ each other. The whites can employ the Indian, and the Indian can also employ the whites. And the whites can employ the Coloureds, and the Coloureds also can employ maybe the black, the whites and the Indians. But when it comes to the black community, the blacks, these 3 people, the Coloureds, the whites, and the Indians, they don't want to employ any black person in their businesses or in their jobs. They don't want to employ any of them because of their attitude, because of their their attitude of that. In my previous video I mentioned it. They are lazy and they are thieves also. They don't want to you see, South African black can come to you employ a South African guy, or you can give him a job to do, and you know that he'll be monitoring you and make sure that he will see where you keep your money, and then go and let the blacks, the hooligans, blacks who are having guns and other things in his community to come and attack you and then take the money. I saw some before. Where I was living, there was a mall just in front of the house. Very big mall. And one day we were there and we had a gunshot, a lot of gunshots. The blacks were shooting. So I came out and I came out to come and watch what was going on, to come and observe what was going on. And I saw these blacks. They went into the mall, put a gun on the manager to bring all the money, the sales of the whole month. I do that when the money was coming, the money was in the sack. Sacks. And these blacks were pulling it on the ground. They were dragging the money on the ground to go and put it in their car. And these people ran away with the money. So that's how it is. So the whites and the Indians and the colored, they don't want to, employ any of these blacks. That's why the blacks are facing these difficulties. In fact, some of them, they don't have even food to eat. 1 square meal, they can't even afford it. Even bread, common bread. These whites, these blacks, they have to struggle very well before they can get maybe a bread to eat. So when they get an opportunity to invade in your shops, they have to loot everything. They have to loot everything in the shop. That's what is going on in South Africa. The blacks are suffering. I'm telling you, I quite remember when I went there in 2013. I went there 2013. You won't believe it. They were chasing the blacks, especially when it's around 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock there about. You can see the whites are on the hawks. They're all on the hawks, chasing the black out from the town. Chasing the blacks to go to their villages, to go to their location from the town. And they were on hawks. The black police, the white police officers, they were chasing the blacks out from the town. That was what was going on. And for that reason, the blacks are expecting the government to do everything for them. To build a house for them, to pay their light bill, water bill, name them. To do everything for them. You see, the blacks are depending on the government because they don't have a work to do. They don't have a work to do, so they are all depending on the government. That is the reason why some of them are living in chalets, and when they come out from the chalets, they smell like goats and animals. Some of them can see a beautiful lady with a torn or sack clothes around this woman. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. So the government is trying all his best to do something about that. Do you know something? Instead of for them, the blacks, to work and then get something and take care of themselves. Because of the job is not there, the whites and the coloreds and the Indians are not employing them. They are not getting the job because of the attitude of the blacks, South Africans. You see, so they are expecting the government to do everything for them. That is the problem. That is the problem. The poverty is become so serious that they can't feed themselves. The black cannot feed themselves in South Africa. That is the whole issue. And you know something? So that's why they turn their eyes on the foreign nationals. They said the foreign nationals are taking their job. You know that it's not so. The foreign nationals, what they are doing is that when they are coming into the country, when they are going to the South Africa, that I can say. You see, some of them will go with their money to go and establish their own business over there. And those who are having skills like Ghana and Nigerians also, they use their skills to make a living. Are you getting me? Yes, they are using their skills to make a living. So, if a foreign national is establishing his business, you know something? Instead of to go and pick these black South Africans or some other South Africans to come and work for him, he will bring his own colleague from his own country to come and work, because they know that South Africans are, lazy, and they are also thieves. That is it. And you know, I don't know why these South Africans are saying that the foreign nationals are taking their jobs. Where lies the job? Where lies the job? The government is not creating the jobs, and the private sector who are creating jobs too want to go there, then you go and steal them. You are not doing the job. So where? I want the South Africans to show me or to tell me that we are having this job. The government created this job for them, and the foreign nationals have taken it. You see, they will never have anything to say. They will never have anything to, because the government doesn't have any job. It's only the private sector that are creating the job. And the private sector too, you people are brutalizing them, killing them, stealing them, being lazy to them, so they will not employ you. So that is the problem of these South Africans. Thank you so much. Next time I'll bring another one. Next time I'll bring another story of these South Africans. My name is Kofi Kofi. Share the video and let us South Africans know that some of we Ghanaians, we know them so much. God bless you, and may He keep you all. Thank you.